Neuralink sparks buzz. Thousands are ready to volunteer for Elon Musk's brain chip implant startup. Hey, I'm Nikki. Welcome to Off Grid Style. Glad to have you. This is what we're discussing today. From livemint.com, which was based on an article by Bloomberg. After bringing phenomenal change to automobile and space, Elon Musk is all set to revolutionize the neurotechnology sector with his company Neuralink. We've heard about the company, but they're ready to go. Elon Musk's startup is working on a brain-computer interface that can be implanted inside a person's brain to let them control a computer or mobile device. Neuralink is preparing for human trials of its brain chip implementation. Thousands of people have expressed interest in receiving one of Neuralink's brain implants, reported Bloomberg. After finally receiving a clean go-ahead from the US FDA, Elon Musk's startup is gearing up to start human trials in the coming months. A clinical trial of Neuralink's brain implant will require volunteers to get a chunk of their skull replaced by a surgeon with a brain chip that's meant to stay there for years. The brain chip will read and analyze the person's brain activity and even transfer the information wirelessly to a nearby laptop or tablet. Months ago, Neuralink came under scrutiny by several agencies for violating the Animal Welfare Act after testing its device on animals. Animal trials of the brain chip allegedly killed around 1,500 animals since 2018, reported by Reuters. However, the company has recently gotten approval, from the FDA to begin human trials of its brain chips. Earlier, Elon Musk had described the chip as a Fitbit in your skull. About Neuralink. Neuralink operates as a neurotechnology company, is developing brain-computer interface, or BCI, to collect brain signals. BCI will also function to analyze the data and translate it into commands to control an external device. All of this wirelessly. That means it can be intercepted, but that's just a thought that flew through my head. In the Bloomberg article, the author, who also happens to be Elon Musk's biographer, said that he visited the facilities 10 times in 3 years. He also said that the company has yet to implant its device in a human brain. However, it plans to begin its trial on 11 people next year and on more than 22,000 by 2030. Recruitment of volunteers for Neuralink's brain chip began recently. In its announcement, Neuralink said that it is looking for people who had paralysis in all 4 limbs because of spinal cord injury or those with ALS to use for its trials. And y'all will have to forgive me, I probably sound a little stuffy. It's because we had to turn our heat on last night, and I like it at like the lowest possible setting you could do and still be alive. Other people that I live with like it to be a sauna. And so now I'm stuffy and will be for probably the rest of the day. So I apologize for that. Here's a few facts from a similar CNN news article. Neuralink is set to begin offering brain implants, we know this, as part of the PRIME study, the company said. PRIME is short for Precise Robotically Implanted Brain-Computer Interface. And it's being carried out, this trial, to evaluate both the safety and the functionality of the implant. Trial patients will have a chip surgically placed in the part of the brain that controls the intention to move. The chip, which is installed by a robot, will then record and send brain signals to an app, with the initial goal being to grant people the ability to control a computer cursor or keyboard using their thoughts alone. It is a 6-year-long study, 18 months of at-home and clinic visits, followed by follow-up visits for 5 years. Musk has forecasted human trials at the startup at least 4 different times since 2019. The company didn't seek FDA approval until 2022. At that time, FDA rejected their bid for approval, according to a Reuters report. citing safety concerns about parts of the implant migrating to other parts of the brain and possible brain tissue damage when the devices are removed. Musk said at a recruiting event recently that Neuralink has submitted most of its paperwork to the Food and Drug Administration and could begin testing on humans within 6 months. But employees of the company, Neuralink, have told Reuters in the recent past that Neuralink is rushing to market, resulting in careless animal deaths and a federal investigation. Okay, so here's the wrap. You're going to put a chip in your head. It's going to be wireless. That means that it can be intercepted. We all know that if you've watched any of my videos on this stuff. If it's being transmitted out there in a wave, it can be intercepted. Okay? So, deaths of animals in initial trials, microchips moving around in your brain. Thousands are wanting to sign up for the Neuralink human trials, even though there are all these issues. There's your sign. We have literally dozens of cyber attacks every single day. And there are concerns over AI and robots becoming aware. I actually am trying to find an article I had read maybe about 3 weeks back about how there is a company that their AI computer is so strong that they have a dude in the back who is constantly having to write patches to stop it from becoming aware. That's freaking scary as hell. A brain chip run by AI might not be the most brilliant choice here. Where are they going to go next? I've heard, like I said, of having future possibility of internal computers in your head rather than relying on a phone or a PC or tablet. You'll just have all that information in your head, and you'd be able to download apps and get software updates. Oh, that's a really brilliant idea in your brain. All of it managed by artificial intelligence. And people think this is just a great idea. This is why 90% of the world will not make it if there is an actual catastrophic SHTF situation, unfortunately. What are your thoughts, comments? You know I want to hear from you. You've got to be amazed at the lack of critical thinking going on here in the part of all of these volunteers. But that's just my thought. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. Also, I post tons of stuff to my community page. It's fun. It's interactive. There's quizzes every single day. So make sure that you hit the notification bell so you can know about all that stuff. Let me know everything you think. I'll see you again soon. Thank you.